recently I uploaded this video to my YouTube channel showing a little Twitch highlight of me finally getting my latest build put together. If you guys want to check out that video, it's currently out on the channel. And I will be making that in-depth video coming out very soon. Since a lot of you guys really want to see that, I appreciate you guys wanting to hear my feedback on that kind of stuff. It makes me happy. But today the focus on the video is going to be purely on why during that time period I was only running Nightmare Dungeons 3 levels above me. Now, the reason why is because my current goal at the moment of making those videos and the moment of getting there was just to get to level 100. And as you guys know, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys watching this video, or maybe some of you guys don't know this, currently in Diablo 4, you only get increased experience when you kill, monsters that are 3 levels above you. Once you go over that 3 level marker, the monsters no longer give you bonus experience anymore. So you're basically adding more challenge for the same reward. So for me currently, when all I care about is hitting level 100, my goal is to get there as fast and as efficiently as possible. If it takes me 5 minutes to clear a level 47 tiered nightmare dungeon versus going and taking me, let's say, 10 minutes to clear a tier 60 nightmare dungeon, right? I essentially get 50% less experience per hour because of that. It's going to take me longer to level up. Now, the argument could be made, well, you run them for more glyph experience. I don't really care for more glyph experience because I know the glyphs I want to grab. So I already know by the time I take the time to grind to level 100, I'm going to be done with those glyphs way ahead of schedule. And especially now, since they buff Nightmare Dungeons, I feel like a lot of people are actually going to have their glyphs done very, very soon. Like, extremely soon. I don't think you guys really are going to be stressing about trying to run higher tier Nightmare Dungeons to get your glyphs leveled. Now, the other thing you have to take into account, there is unfortunately no incentive to run higher tier Nightmare Dungeons, and that is something that I do hope the developers look into and they fix, because I would love to be incentivized to take on that challenge, because currently right now I feel like the only reason why people run a higher tier Nightmare Dungeon is, one, just because they enjoy that challenging content, and two, just for bragging rights. It's like, yeah, hey, look, I cleared a tier 70, and it's like, cool, proud, good job, man. If you enjoy playing the game like that, play the game how you want to play. You bought it, and I've always said, if you buy a game, you should play it however you want to play it. But for me, what I care about mostly is, hey, is my build complete? Can I get this character to level 100 as fast as possible? And am I having fun? Those are the things I care about the most. And to me, and I've tested this by running a tier 60 Nightmare Dungeon, if your build can perform in a tier 40, your build can perform in a tier 60, a tier 70. And some of you might disagree with that, and you could be right or wrong, but truly the difference between running dungeons between tier 40 and tier 50, and then from tier like 60 plus, is more of a challenge of skill than it is build. Because again, damage is not going to be your problem jumping into a higher tier Nightmare Dungeon. As you guys can see, like in the background gameplay, I'm using Arc Lash. I'm hitting a few 900Ks with it, a couple of millions. I think I hit a 1.1 million with my basic attack in this little Twitch clip right here. But it's just to show you, like damage is never going to be your problem going into the late game. It is going to be survivability, and that is what I think they designed those end game systems to be. Is okay, hey, your build's really strong, but can you, as the player, you're good enough to complete it because everything's one-shotting you and you can't get hit. So unfortunately, there is no reason to run it. So remember, guys, run Nightmare Dungeons at whatever tier you care about. The only benefits you get from really pushing the difficulty in the Nightmare Dungeon system is just more glyph experience. So if that's something you care about, then yes, you go run that. And if you have fun doing that, you do that. But for me, I'm only going to be running Nightmare Dungeons between tier 40 to tier 60, really. And I will be, of course, trying to go all the way to 100 because I like the challenge. I want to do the challenge. But as of the time of making that video and everything, the goal was just to hit 100 as fast as possible. So anyways, guys, I hope this video helped you out. Remember, run the dungeons how you want to run them. Unfortunately, there is no benefit, other like loot or anything like that, by pushing the difficulty. You only get more glyph experience. So hopefully the developers fix that. I will catch you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for all the love and support.